Hi everyone! If you saw my previous videos, you already know what is Nivel20 or 20 level, and you already know also that they created a 3D tabletop, but this time they are developing a 2D tabletop. So for now this feature is being developed, so just Patreons with gold level can access it. So we can check here what being a Patreon level gold means and well, join if we want. This allows features that are being developed. So you can join if you want. If not, you can see from my access. But I guess, I don't know, depends of the errors we find, but probably in some weeks they will open this option to everyone. So if we want to use this option for tabletop, we can join from two places. One is from our campaign, where we can choose from here the 3D, the tabletop that they had already, or the new one that is set here. This is access before they is open completely and ready to be used. So we can join from here, or using this section for virtual tabletop, we can choose it, and then we have this option like we used it before, and press on create new game, and we have here our campaigns. We can choose this one. I'm going to refresh because I used this before. So we choose this one, and we could also change and put another name, not necessary. And here we have the 3D tabletop, the current version, or we can choose this one for the 2D that this is being developed for now. So we join, and we can see here as they warn us, this is just anticipated access, and well, they warn us this is being developed. For now could be some errors, we have some new features, and they are speaking, well, are explaining to us that for now, for example, we don't have Warfog, so it's a pity, but they will develop it, so don't worry. But not is here for now. And if we need to contact them, we can do it for email or in their Discord, or well, we can find another ways. Okay, so if we join the tabletop, we have here on the right at the bottom we see a camera symbol, and we have here an eye that is explained that we can force our point of view. So that means if our players are in another area of the map, we just press here and everyone sees the same. Okay. So this is a way to share the same position, rotation, or zoom. Okay. And have here we can lock the camera, so in case we just want our players see what we're seeing, just press this button and they can't move away from our vision. Okay. So well, this is some cool options that we can use. And also here we can see that we are connected, red, green, so okay. And how many people or participants are now in this tabletop? For now it's just me, so just one. And we have at the top this bar with this show menu that allows us to see also the text, not just the icons. And here we can use the whole screen, and well, as always, the manual, so see the information, the tutorial, and see the news, and invite people. If we press here, we have the link for the tabletop. It's the same that the URL, and if we copy this, we can share it with another people and they can join this our tabletop. Okay. And if we press here, like in the 3D tabletop, we can see our battle register. Okay, our battle log, or whatever we want to call it. if we see from here, we have the same as in the campaign area. So our dice and our characters. Okay, so this is independent from the tabletop. We can't drag here. It's completely independent. So we can see it at the same time. That is very useful, but they aren't connected for now, at least. Advantage and disadvantage. For now, this is how it works. And in the left, we can see the options. First one for the tabletop. So, first option, characters. We can see here the tokens. Okay, this is for tokens. The tokens for our characters. So, if we see here, we can write and it filters the options. So we just write and it filters. Also, we have here an icon and we can choose the order. Okay, first the more recent ones, new ones first, or order by name, for example. And we have here another option, that is show everything, show just public, or show just my own. So the public ones, they are content that Nivel20 was creating for some months. So we have their pictures, the pictures that they have on the platform, on the web platform. So we have, for example, the gnome that is here, or we can have also the dragonborn. We can check it and add it, so they are here, and we can check them. Also, we can add our own, as we saw. But here we have also labels, so they are very useful to filter them. So we can add, I don't know, enemies or NPCs or main PCs. So we have here some options, vehicles or transport or something. So they help us to filter better and have our context more organized. Or we can try, at least. So we can clean the filters and add a new character so we can see how it works. For example, we create Lamia Escura. Okay, we can add a description, so it says a monster, and we can hide the name. Okay, if we press here, they won't see what is here. So maybe this is a spy or something, so we use the icon for sweet person, but really we have here is a killer. Okay, and now we can see here the size for the token. My cat is being a bad cat. Do you want come here? Come here. So we can choose the space for the token. 1 space, 2 spaces, you know. We can check if the creature is bigger, is giant, or what it is, and we use the number of squares they need to occupy. And we have here how we want the token is with a circle with a border with color, the first one. The second one is just the circle without the border, and the last one is just a square. Okay, it's not a circle. And those are the 3 options. If we choose the circle with color, then we can choose the color. Okay, we can choose from these options just clicking, or we can choose from the whole range of colors. And we can have here select an icon or a picture or something, and we just have this useful tool to cut just the area that we need or we like, and we accept it and we just have it here. And we can add the tags. So this case it's a monster, and we save it. Okay, once we save it, we can delete it. We don't want to do that. Edit it, and we see again the same screen, and we can change our options, or add it to the tabletop, or cancel. So we can add it, why not? and we hide this, and we have here our monster and another more creatures. Okay, I put everyone together. Well, this is not loading correctly. Okay, how this works, because if you saw me, I moved the whole tabletop. Okay, if we press once and hold it, we can move everything. If I press here and keep holding, then I move everything. Okay, so I have to press once, then it's green, then now I move. Okay, just take care and not get crazy. Okay, so this is how we can add a character, and if we want to see this, we can, if just want to see our content, just press here and mine, and that's it. Okay, then we have another option that is very similar, but this time is for maps. So I added this before, I'm going to delete it and add it again. So we have also, like before, a content that is public for us. So these all maps are for everyone. They are from neutral party maps. So I guess in Nivel20 ask for permissions, or they are free, I don't know. But we can use it here. So we can filter also, so we can add text and they show for us. And also we have here a filter like before, the more recent, the new ones, or order by name. Also like before, show everything, just public or ours. And here also we have tags. They are some different tags because, well, they are not characters. So have for inside, for exterior, subway. So we have different options here. And we also can clean the filters, okay? And if we can press, we see a preview of the map, and we can add it to the tabletop. So, oh, they are on the shops, not, well, they choose the way. And we can also create a new one. So if we can here and can see it's a beach, and but day is the description. So the first text, come on, is the name for the map. The second one is the description. And here we can choose the map we want to use. Okay, so, well, it's about day on the beach. And we can use here two options. Use assign the map indicating how many squares are, or we can adjust it manually. So we can go here and just check it, and we see, choose the whole, and say here, well, they are 13, and we choose, and they use that. Or because we know this is R20, we can use just the size with the squares, and we say 20 by 20, and we can choose here. For example, this is exterior map. Okay, so we save it, and similar to before, we have the options to delete it, edit it, add it to the tabletop, or cancel. Cancel is just close this. And okay, here we are. Okay, we can zoom with the mouse. Okay, and that's it. Our token, our map. And as we have here, we can edit it or whatever, and filter it if we want. Later we have the scenes. I saved one before, and we are going to delete it. Okay, so what are the scenes is the same that's in the 3D tabletop. So it's just like a picture of what we have now. So if we want to try this, we can save this scene because we were playing, but I have to go, it's time for dinner, so we want to save it. Okay, save. For default, by default, we have this name. This name is the name of my campaign, so it's useful that is the default name. So we can add a dot or whatever we want, and put session 1 or whatever session is. And in the description, by default, they also suggest a text that in this case is the date and the hour. So can be useful. How many times we don't remember when the first session was? So came here, check. Okay, was the 16th of March. Okay, for example. But we can write another thing. This is editable. And we just press save and close this, and then I'm thinking as a master I can move this here and this here, and oh my god, I don't remember, or we are going to start to play today, so I just came here, scenes, and play with this one, and we have this thing like we had before. If you realize, they move me because they also save the map, the tokens, and the position of the camera. So I think it's a good point, and I'm going to delete it again. So clean for me. But this is very useful with the characters, with the map, and with the scenes we can play. Okay, this tabletop is not finished, clearly, because they want to add a lot of features, but what we have for now is enough to play and to use in games. It's a pity that we don't have the word for now, but we can play. So because I have this that is not working now very well, I can delete it. I can create a copy, okay, for another one, or I can edit it, and this is red because I want, and that's it. If we edit it here, we just edit which is in the tabletop. If we edit in the characters, we edit everyone that we will add in the future, okay? And here we have the dice, okay? We can roll from here. Just, oh, come on, I pressed where it wasn't supposed to be. And we see there the result of the dice. And we can write here also, I don't know, 320 and roll. If you see in the message here, we see who is rolling. Okay, oh, critical. So I can roll like another one, another character or NPC, because I'm the master, that is on the tabletop. So for example, I'm going to roll as Ale. So Ale is going to roll 3d6 because she is playing fragmentos. Fragments. I don't know if this game exists in English. So here is, and we see that now Ale was the person who rolled and she got a 4 because it's how this system works. Okay, so very easy. And if we can hide it, and we have this area and we can close it, no problem. Okay, this is the main section for the tabletop, but we have here our preferences. So we can enter in adjustments and we can choose the color. Okay, we can change it here also, and this is just for the dark mode or default mode. And we have here the sections for the chat. If we write on the chat something, we hear a sound. Okay, this sound is what is referring here. So we can activate it or deactivate it. Okay, so easy. And here we have, if you remember when we rolled before, we saw this name with the small screen and window with the dice and the result. So we have here what we want to see. So we can see the message and the roll. We can see just the message, or we can see just the roll, or anything. So or nothing. So we can choose here. Okay, by default we show all, everything. And here is for the roll dice. We have 3 options. First one is roll on the tabletop, so everyone can see the animation. Just roll on the web service, so just we see the animation. Or just show the results, no animation. And we have here some colors. This color is for the dice, and this color is for the number on the dice. And this is a fast suggestion if we wanna choose one of them. If not, we can create and combine as we prefer. And here we have clean the dice. After I roll, they disappear after 10 seconds. Okay, but we can choose another time, like 20, 30, 60. Don't clean it at all, or just make it disappear when I make a new roll. Okay. And for last, we have the action bar. If you remember, we can here check one of the characters, and if we see, we have here an action bar, okay, like some games. So if we press here, we can see the options and roll from here. So this is the bar action. If we come back here, we see the bar action, and we can change the size of the bar. We can choose a small one, the regular one, that is the one is by default, big or bigger. So we can choose from the size, and here at the end, if we pay attention, they have some word here that is cognition in this case, and we can hide the name. We can show. First one is show the whole name and the short name, and here is just show the short name or not show text at all, just the icon. Okay, so easy. And finally, we can get out of here. So I think it's a good development. I think we need it because the 3D, well, it needs more resources. But now this option is enough to play. Well, I miss the fog, I know, but it's good enough, I think. And they will be growing up and more features will be added and everything. So it's just a first view. They are for now checking errors and everything, and I think can be great. I mean, it's great now for me, but this will be better even. So I hope this helps. Well, lucky and luck with your days. Bye bye.